Hello and welcome to Shastra. Let's take a look at this table problem of IR. Basically, this is giving us the movement of prices of 10 stocks in a portfolio. So these are the stocks named as A to J, based on which the month-wise fluctuations are given to us, and there are also negative and positive fluctuations. And there are these three statements which we need to find whether they are true or false. So let's go to analyze. For the first one, the two least volatile stocks are also the two most expensive ones. Now, what does volatility mean? It simply means that the fluctuations, the magnitude of these values, whichever have the highest magnitude of these values, they are the most volatile. So obviously, it is most easy to first find the two most expensive ones. Which are the two most expensive ones? Over here, stock C and stock G are definitely the two most expensive ones with 241.29 and 121.13. So for stocks C and G, let's analyze, are they also the two most volatile ones? Sorry, the two least volatile ones, which means the magnitude of these fluctuations should be the least. Just have a cursory look across the rows. For example, for J, it is all double digit numbers. Even for I, it is double digit and very high double digit values. H again has most values as double digit ones. G, which we are analyzing, has all values uh, less than 1.2. That is very, very less as compared to the three rows we have seen till now. F again has decently high values around 7, 8, a little bit here, but still, four values are still above 7, 8. So this is also volatile. We now want to analyze C. For C, the highest value is 5.4. So again, this seems to be the second most volatile. Even a cursory look again at the other rows helps us to understand that indeed C and G are the least volatile ones. So this is clearly a true statement. That was the sort of analysis that you needed to draw by having a cursory glance at the rows. So for the second one, the cheapest stock at the end of the 6 month period is the one to undergo maximum percentage drop over this period. Now, which is the cheapest stock? Just have a quick look. Stock D. Stock D is just the cheapest stock. Is it having the maximum percentage drop over this period? So for D, which is the cheapest stock, you have these values, that is 7.8, 9.1. Uh, four of these values are positive and two are negative. For a percentage drop, you need to have very high negative values. But you can clearly look at the other values. For example, over here, this stock E, that this has having negative 20 and negative 32, which are very high negative values. So this one might drop more than this one. Or even, for example, some stock like H, for example, has this negative 12 and negative 13. Another one like stock A, which has negative 17 and negative 30. In fact, four of these values are negative values. So clearly stock A is the one which will have very high percentage drop. As compared to D, clearly not D. Clearly D is not having the maximum percentage drop. So clearly this is a false statement, because A is actually the one which is clearly going to have a very high negative drop. For the last statement, the cheapest stock at the beginning of the 6 month period is the one to undergo maximum growth. So it is most easy to find to find the stock that is undergoing maximum growth, because we need to find the one that has very high positive values. Look at this stock I. All the six values positive and all they're double digit in numbers, and even so very very high double digit values. Clearly stock I is the one to undergo maximum growth. It is asking that is it the cheapest stock at the beginning. So it is not asking this value, it is asking the actual value which was at January time, just before that. So starting from approximately $7, you have these percentages. A very quick addition of these percentages is telling us that is the percentage increase is almost 200%, because although it is a successful percentage change, but just for a rough calculation we can just do addition very quickly. That is also a good parameter of approximating the percentage change. So this means that the original value was one third, because 200% means the original value should have been one third of the final value. So 7 by 3, $7 being the final value, which is approximately $2.3. Clearly, even the other lowest one, which is like $5.5 approximately, this cannot have been as low as this value, because for even for this lowest priced stock, the percentage changes are very minimum, and they almost cancel each other. The overall change is not more than around 20 30% or so. So clearly, this cannot drop below 2.3, which is roughly half. It cannot have been a 50% growth or 100% growth. So clearly, this is indeed the stock that is the cheapest at the beginning, which is approximately this value. So therefore, again, this is the correct statement. So that was the analysis for the problem. Thanks for watching, and do subscribe to our channel.